Dickerson, run up the middle. She don't know my real name, I don't be talking on no pillow. From that dope era, boy, my mama. George Mirror son stacks, lanky, boy, your money. Then I whip your hair like that girl Willow.
Happy to have you here on this very special holiday basketball edition presented by 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Jumper. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Ali LaForce, our reporter.
And it's just the nature of their rivalry. Both teams will look to start fast, each one trying to seize control of the tempo early.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't nail the jumper. Pass to Watson. Markkanen right side. Let's go with a three. Wallace pulls it in.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now here's Holmgren. Three-pointer. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
A very typical energy from Jalen Williams out there. Just a terrific job coming up with that second chance.
Now here's George. And that one's good. Wilson.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Wallace. This one for three. The rebound by Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Kessler. 5 to shoot. Here's Wilson. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Cason Wallace. Lots of stretch bigs in the league, Doris. Lauri Markkanen is one of the best at spacing the floor.
What we know, BA, is that sweet shooting bigs with the kind of size that Lauri has are an invaluable tool in the modern game. Lauri can balance that shooting with his off-the-bounce game. He is the prototypical desired big in the league today.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
A nice shot by Watson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Oklahoma City now. Pass to SGA. And here is Williams. Here's Lopez. Holmgren. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Lopez. Drives to the hoop. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
But we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great. Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Knocked away. Outside, SGA. It's good from the top of the key.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Wallace misses. Utah leading. Pass to Wilson. Now Watson. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Here's Lopez. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
That one goes in. George has got 6 points. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. Trailing by 4. Williams from long range. Now George. He's got 6. Watson with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Utah leading by 6. Here's Filipowski. Watched by Wallace. George outside. Fires for 3. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Holmgren outside. Shot to stop the run. Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Count that one.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
George, a deep 3. Kept alive. Wilson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 5. Wallace's shot is good.
Boy, nice decision by Chet Holmgren there. He is very capable of finding the open man and putting it on time and on target.
Here's Bailey. No points yet. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Watson. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Dort. The 3. It's picked off. Down low. Kicks it to George. From behind the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. Thunder trail by 8. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. The three is up. Wiggins, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Fires from the wing. The rebound by Markkanen.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Here's Bailey. They set the pick. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Mitchell. Still without a bucket. A minute 29 left in the first quarter. Here's Collier. Pass to Bailey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now Lopez. It's guarded by Markkanen. From deep, Mitchell. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Collier. Tries to save it. The Jazz again can't hit. To the middle. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And it's now only a 5-point Utah lead. Markkanen outside. Pass to Dick.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Collier. Clock at 6. Kessler a screen. And he lobs it up. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, Kessler off his feet in a hurry. The timing of the lob was perfect.
And here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Collier. Yet to see a basket. Exum outside. Outside Dick. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 7-point differential. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. He shoots it. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. On offense, here's Utah. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Collier. Pass to Filipowski. From downtown. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Guys, back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. A little mid-range shot is up. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Jazz lead by 7. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Bailey. Dort grabs the miss. Thunder trail by 5. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from 20 feet out. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Opportunistic Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Shoots. George, no good.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Wallace. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace has got 5 points. George feels it out a bit. And that one's good. Wilson.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Back to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Jazz. George with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Bailey. For 3. The shot misses. Oklahoma City trailing. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
They now take the lead. Wallace has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And here's Bailey for 3. SGA pulls it in. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And now a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Utah has possession. Pass to Watson. The 3 ball. And another miss by Utah. George outside. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And here's Bailey for 3. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 9 points in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Bailey for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And so it's Utah with it. Here's Bailey. Give him 8 points now. Utah moving the ball around. 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Here's Williams. Driving in. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
George with it. Blocked by Wallace. Outside Watson. Pass to George. Here's Bailey. Deflected. From deep, SGA. Rebounded by Bailey.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Watson. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. The Oklahoma City's ball. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Thunder making a change here. Thunder with a lead. Outside, SGA. Back to Wallace. There's the triple. Rebounded by Bailey. And it's Utah with the ball. Kicks it to George. From the arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Pass to Lopez. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. And the layup is good. Lopez has got 7. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Now here's Watson. It's stolen by SGA. Up ahead. Finished off the break. And now a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Inside. Here's Wilson. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Wallace outside. Shot's good. SGA making the play. 14 points for him.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Now George. 17 points in the game. Pass to Wilson. And here's Bailey for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And here's SGA. He's got 11. And here's Lopez. Launches a three. Wallace misses. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Watson. Gets the 3 ball to go.
On the break, the defense didn't want to give up anything inside, so he pops it over the top.
Pass to Wallace. Back to SGA. Holmgren outside. Chet from range.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Back to George. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter. George for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's got 13. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to SGA. Pulls it in from the elbow. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Wallace's shot is good.
What a pretty pass by SGA. This guy's so good creating for himself or others.
George in the post. Here's Watson. Launches it. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Watson's got 11 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Thunder up 1. And we'll return shortly.
61.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Utah trailing here. Markkanen outside. And the shot is good after hitting off the rim. Markkanen's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, Markkanen looking really confident in the mid-range. We're accustomed to seeing him want the three-point shot, but take what the defense gives you.
Lopez can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've led by as much as 10. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Markkanen. Rebounded by Lopez. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Lopez. To the middle. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
2 on the clock. Wilson. Utah with another miss. Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. The three is up. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Markkanen for three. Sinks the tray. Markkanen's got his third basket on the night right there.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made free on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Takes a three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
George. No dice from the high post.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Pass to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 15 points in the game. That shot off. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's George. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Unloads. Again, Oklahoma City.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Watson. Here's Wilson to stop the run. Nails it from 3. Wilson's got 17 points.
Well, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Now Wallace lets it go from deep. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Well, you love to see Kessler draw the contact right there. Get that defender into a compromised position.
First one falls for him. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Walker Kessler proved he was a rotation player. He gives you unbelievable defense, aggressive rebounding, and very good inside scoring.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
I think my favorite thing about Jalen Williams is just how much you can tell his love for the game. It's on display nightly. He puts in the work and he gets the results.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Shot from the wing. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. Jazz trail by 7. And he drives in. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Back to you, BA.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Goes up from the top of the key. That one no good. Here's Collier. He's scoreless. Filipowski sets a screen. Lets the three fly. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Tries it from 19. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Collier. Outside Watson. Fires the three. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Pass to Hartenstein. And there's a pick. Wallace outside. It's stolen. Pass break Utah. Fires from deep. And it's Watson missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Williams. He's got 14. Clock is at 3 from 20 feet. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
You know, when Jalen Williams has felt his rhythm, he's going to be relentless in how he attacks the defense.
Here's Collier. No points so far. Pass to Filipowski. Releases. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 6. Lets it fly. And it falls all over the rim and in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. On offense, here's Utah. Trailing by 8. Kessler a screen. Pass to Dick. Puts up a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Pass to Exum. The 3. The shot won't fall.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Dort outside. Wiggins right side. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Can't cash it in from the high post.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Here's Exum. Money from 17 feet out.
They'd like to see Dante Exum do this consistently. Nice to see his jumper coming along.
On the wing, Mitchell. Inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Kessler. Pulls up for 3. Dick with a miss. Oklahoma City leading by 6. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter here. Tries it from 19. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 6 points for him. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Pass to Exum. Here's Collier. Now here's Kessler. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Kessler's got 5 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
55 seconds left in the third. And they pick up 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Wiggins outside. Hits the trifecta. Wiggins got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. There's a screen by Wiggins. Oh, the Thunder, another 3. George outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break up 12. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
Well, that's a bad shot until it goes through the net.
Here's Collier. Marking it outside. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. With the drive. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dick. Jazz trail by 14. It's Markkanen on the wing. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. 17-foot shot on the way. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries.
Jazz foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Williams from long range. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. Pass to Dick. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Utah with another miss.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Knocks it down from distance. Wallace has got 12 points here in the second half.
All night, he just won't let up.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jazz trail by 17. On the wing, Grady Dick. And another miss by Utah. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's SGA. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
Left side, Mitchell. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Outside, Mitchell. From deep. And again, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter. George outside. Misses the jumper.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to SGA. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Good work defensively by Dick. Now here's Exum. Checked by Mitchell. George, right side. And that one's good. Wilson's got 19 points.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sends it home from three-point land. 25 points in the game.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
That one goes. Count it.
This is why you select Keyonte George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's George. And the shot goes. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Keyonte George proved to be comfortable from the outset in the league. This guy is relentless offensively.
Outside, SGA. Wiggins from long range. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Jazz trail by 18. Outside, Dick. Pass to Bailey. Back to Dick. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Lopez.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And here's SGA outside.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Markkanen outside. There's the three. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Over Dick. Wiggins, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Fires it from 18. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Second personal foul.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Greg.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to Lopez. From outside the arc. They get it back. And here's SGA. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. George with the block. And they'll keep possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Jazz trail by 16. Now here's Markkanen. Pass to George. Down low. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
A shot from the mid-range. And that one's good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
George in the post. And he makes it on the layup. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Wiggins from long range. And another three for Oklahoma City.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
George's shot is good.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. He drops it from range. And the Thunder lead by 18.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Now Kessler. Back to Markkanen. 4-3. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 22 was their biggest lead. Fades back. And there's another one for the Thunder. Now George. Banks it home. Big shot.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Outside Mitchell. All alone. And it's in there.
Assisted.
Jazz trail by 20. Outside Watson. Puts up a deep three. And no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
And the Thunder call time here. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 17. Pass to Lopez. Another shot. And he hits the jumper.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Here's Hendricks. Williams from long range. The three is in.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Thunder.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Shot clock at 6. Oh, he picked him clean. Fast break, Utah. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down. Here's Oklahoma City now. "30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the break. Williams! Oh, it misses.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And so it's the Thunder taking...
Mixed in. That's why I don't stress this grown rap.